How to establish genuine contact. How to establish genuine contact beyond doubt. Takeaways on approaching contact. How to facilitate contact and interact with the other side. I've had various encounters, so-called contact sessions, downloads, and so forth. But terms and words that fall short of something rather simply. Remembering your true nature, beyond this world of illusions, beyond this dualistic realm of one and zeros, or to put it simply, eternal, non-local and non-linear. There are hundreds, possibly thousands of methods that people suggest as to how to establish contact. Whilst I don't doubt their sincerity, some are rather misleading, at least in comparison to my personal interactions. I'd say the first and cornerstone requirement is to genuinely wish to know about it and interact with the phenomenon. This becomes easier when one stops sending ego-driven requests, surrenders, and understands there is more beyond. One must be ready to accept there is a force, or rather a familiar presence, wishing to interact with all humans who so truly wish it. Your genuine intention is indeed the cornerstone. The matter takes practice, intent, and repetition, much like calibrating a rusty antenna. For you see, there are two main frequencies on this plane. To put it simply, one is doubt-based, insistent, and mechanical. The old ego OS, who runs on make-believe time yesterday / guilt plus tomorrow / anxiety. The ego demands proof and immediate answers. The self, on the other side, only answers when called upon and followed up on. It is non-linear, patient, and never insists. Only reciprocates true intent. To wish to know more beyond this realm of illusions, those who align themselves with this frequency, those who learn how to distinct between them, will be ultimately compensated. The sighting of orbs, seeing numbers in repetitions of at least 3 sets, 111, 777, 333, etc. Goosebumps in a good way. The goosebumps or synchronicities mean nothing per se as a single anomaly, but rather they are mirrors, lighthouses that suggest to observe the moment and your thoughts in said given time. Realize the consistent inconsistencies of this realm and pay attention to what's happening in your life at said moment, to listen to the subtle calling deep within your consciousness, to calibrate, to align, and ultimately synchronize beyond doubt. Ultimately, at the final stages, one receives dreams that feel more real than this life, memories of past incarnations, even before our time on earth. How to doubt when you experience dreams that are not ego-driven or time-bound. When you awaken, what feels unreal is this reality, hard to dismiss or forget about. A subtle distinct wink from beyond to facilitate this endeavor. Aside from the suggested tips, other than mentioning this is a completely personal endeavor that responds to genuine intent. One could say that during the wee hours of the night or close to nature, in particular, among trees and green bodies, the ultimate ideal platform being the water, from which one finds a much more easier time making contact. What? Simple. This reality is ultimately an EM field, and during the night, whilst the EM field and the machine sleeps, the presence soars and is easier accessible. Same wise with trees and water, following the same logic. When the field weakens and remains porous, our antennas may easier calibrate and sync. Seek and you shall find. From ancient times to these days, what was truth yesterday continues to be so today, just like our most treasured and ancient knowledge that this world is of illusory nature, something that curiously aligns itself with findings of quantum physics these days, the so-called observer effect and its sheer power. Equally on a personal level, all humans, whether they believe or not, have sensed to some extent how there is something off about this world. Again I say, what I was true yesterday continues to be true today. What you are seeking is also seeking you. You have never been alone, only distracted. Leave the second-guessing vibration of the doubt inherent to this realm. Trust in the everlasting and ever since natural capacity of your consciousness to reach beyond, and all those who truthfully seek with authentic intent shall be corresponded when they so allow it. That is, to put it in modern terms, it is much like sending ping requests time and time again until both systems finally calibrate, recognize each other, and start acting in synchronicity. True resonance. Seek and you shall find. Move beyond doubt and second guessing. Send your ping requests. Calibration and true synchronicity awaits all those wish it. Never been alone, only distracted.